Hi, I'm Chris. This is cinnamon bun French toast. You can make your own cinnamon buns, but I just chose to buy Pillsbury in a can. And I like to make my cinnamon buns a little bit bigger, so I double them up. And doubling them up, I do this. You just roll them up. And when you make the cinnamon bun French toast with the cinnamon bun, you have to make them fresh because you can't add the glaze on the bun before you do the wash. And I place those down. I'm gonna put them in the oven. And to make the wash, I add, here's the ingredients: milk, 2 eggs, and like brown sugar. You can use regular sugar too. But I use 2 eggs because these are doubled up. So it's going to be 8 cinnamon buns that you'll cut in half to do French toast with. I crack the egg. I add about a cup to a cup and a half of milk for that much. That should be good. On the sugar, I add probably about a teaspoon or a tablespoon, about 2 tablespoons. And then probably a tablespoon of cinnamon. And then you take it and you beat the egg until the eggs and everything's mixed real good. And that's the wash. The cinnamon buns were finally out of the oven. I let them cool to where they're basically cooled down. And when you do the cinnamon bun French toast, I like to split the buns in half so you can get the egg wash in there real good to fry them. So I take a knife with a serrated blade a little bit, like sort of like a bread knife, and I cut the cinnamon buns in half, and that's how you do it. And we'll go to the oven and put them in the wash and fry them in the pan. Alright, since we cut the buns all up in half, you gotta make sure that the egg wash is mixed so there's not too much cinnamon floating on top. Turn the heat up to 3/4 of the way. Make sure your pan's oiled or non-stick. Take each side, where you cut, you roll it around. And then you put the side that's inside, that's the softer dough, you put that face down to start. Roll it. Soft side in. Oh, after you're done, if you have any egg wash left, it's basically just sweet eggs. You can cook it, and I'm pretty sure kids will love it. It's just an egg that's sweet. And you make scrambled egg. Alright, so my cinnamon bun French toasts are done right now. And whenever you cook them, you gotta flip them more than you would regular French toast because the cinnamon bun dough has a lot of sugar in it and it will burn real fast. And you gotta turn you heat the pan up to where it's hot at the beginning. You turn it a little bit lower so you don't have the problem with the cinnamon buns burning. Now's the time when you can add your glaze that came with the cinnamon buns, plus syrup or honey or whatever you want. And then, bon appetit. You get to have your delicious cinnamon bun French toast for breakfast.